Yo, what is up, guys? My name is Mr. Playboy, and this is a search and destroy commentary on the map raid that I have for you guys here today. Today is Wednesday. Today is hump day, guys. And so I have this gameplay here for you guys today. I am going to be using the MSMC in this commentary. So what I have to talk to you guys about today was recently, as in Monday night, here for the past couple weeks, or actually around a month or two at my school. I'm graduating. I'm in grade 12, graduating here soon. And I have actually been part of a thing called the Lion King, which is at my school. Our school mascot is a lion. We're the Leo Hayes Lions. And I have been a part of this thing for about 1 or 2 months now. What it is we had to do a dance, and it's pretty much a variety show for all the guys that are in my grade. There was 14 guys in it, I do believe, and it's a variety show, and then one person gets crowned the Lion King, and it's actually a pretty big event with my high school and the community. Most of the people,
good job, squad.
It was actually in a real playhouse, in a real theater, on a stage with lots of seats. There's about 400 or 500 people there watching this happen. So one of the things that we had to do was we had to learn a dance. So we had the dance learned and all that stuff. And we also had to be introduced. There was talents. There was group talents or individual talents. And then there was the fashion show when we wore tuxes and things like that for local suit shop and tux companies here, where there's like Moores and stuff like that. So we wore tuxes. We did those for fashion. And then there's also a part when it was impromptu question and answer. And then we sing a song to the crowd. And then we found out the awards, and there's 4 awards. There's Court Jester, Court Minstrel, the Lion King, of course, Prince of Popularity, and then Mr. Congeniality. So those were the couple things awards that were being given out. So, first things first, I went there at 1 p.m. on Monday afternoon, and we started rehearsal, and this was the full first rehearsal. So we went through the rehearsal, we did everything in order, and then we went out to supper and we came back. So everyone was pretty, a bunch of guys, 18 years old, not really into this kind of stuff, really kind of not scared, but more anxious, and I guess a little bit scared. One guy puked, I do believe, but nonetheless, it was a new experience, something that none of us are used to, and of course we're going to be a little bit rattled when it comes to things like that. So, here we are, getting ready, waiting to be introduced. So for my introducing, I wore a German lederhosen costume that I bought for Halloween this year, wore to a couple parties. And I had the girl that was doing my introducing, which she like brings you out and stuff like that, and then you get introduced. I got her to actually wear like Birkenstock sandals like I had on, in a white dress, so she kind of matched. And then she actually she carried me out in her arms, and I'm 6'2", 175 pounds. It wasn't an easy job, but she pulled through and made it happen. So she carried me out on the stage. As soon as I came out on the stage, about 400 people erupted with laughter. They were losing their shits, guys. Like, you have no idea. I was so surprised. And then I did my thing. They introduced us, the 2 MCs. They talk about who we are. They actually had scripts that they read from, which had like certain things on. Like, one of the questions that I answered was like, what dessert would you be and why? And I was like, cheesecake, because I'm cheesy and sweet. And then one was, where would you take your girl on a dream date? And I said, 2 can dine at McDonald's for $9.49 or something like that. And it was all that kind of stuff. Oh, get the fuck out, 2-piece, heyo. And it was something like that. Like, it's pretty simple. It's pretty funny though. And then of course she carried me off the stage. So after that happened, the next thing was actually the group dance, and my last name's Underhill, so I was one of the last people to be introduced, so I had to just bolt and just take off and go run back into the dressing room and get changed into our dance stuff. So for the dance, we all wore white t-shirts, but we cut the sleeves off, so they're white cutoffs, excuse me, and then we wore black shorts and then super bright colored socks that a bunch of the girls bought for us. So then the dance came. We were all pretty pumped. Like, we had adrenaline flowing directly through our system, and yeah, it was great. So we went out and we did the dance, and we aced it. Like, it was so perfect. It's about a 4.5, 5 minute long dance. So we got that done. Everyone in the crowd loved it. It was pretty awesome. After that, after the dance came the individual talents, or the group talents. So once the dance was done, all said and done, and then we would go and we'd get ready and do our talent things. So I'm going to try to explain to you my talent. Everyone's talent, I was told the next day, mine, my friends, was the funniest talent. So what we did was, we had a black table, the black sheet over it. We put girls' really short capri pants on our arms with little tiny baby shoes, and then we wore oversized double XL shirts around our necks, which tucked into the pants. And then we had two people stand behind us wearing all black, put their arms through the armholes, so we looked like midgets dancing on a table. And while I was doing it, we did like Soulja Boy and Gangnam Style and stuff like that. Everyone was dying laughing. There's about everyone in that theater, people even the next day at school, were telling me that they were crying. It was so funny.
Search and destroy.
So, besides that, we did the fashion show, blah blah blah. I got a lot of laughs even in the fashion show part because I was wearing like the penguin suit, like the maestro thing with like the tails. And yeah, everyone was just losing it because I was just trying to be as funny as possible because I really wanted to win an award. So after that, we sang our song, and then the judges came back, and we found out the winners. So the one thing that I wanted to win was court jester. Ended up going to one of my buddies, and then they announced the other ones, and then all that was left was the Lion King and the Prince of Popularity, and then bam, they call my name. I actually ended up winning the Prince of Popularity, which is like the crowd favorite. So I got like flowers and a sash and stuff. It's just supposed to be funny, and because we're guys, you know, sashes and flowers seem to be more towards chicks. But yeah, guys, that's my story. So I ended up winning Prince of Popularity at the Lion King at my high school. I got 825 score in this game, and this was a league play game, by the way. I got 5 kills and 2 deaths, and we won 6-0. So guys, my name's Mr. Playbabe, and until next time, I will see you guys later. Peace.